One of the most important things that I've learned over the last, I would say, about 6 months is how to get out of my own way. What I mean by that is I stopped setting up obstacles for me to trip over. I stopped setting traps for me to walk into and get caught up in. And I know it sounds ridiculous when you think about it. Like, who would intentionally do that? Why would someone intentionally set a trap for themselves? Why would somebody put something out there for them to trip over? It makes absolutely no sense. But it's something that I found I've done time and time again. It's something that I find other people have done or are doing time and time again. I literally had to unlearn and teach myself, and I am teaching myself now how not to do that any longer. See, it's very important that we learn how to get out of our own way. And what does that mean? Simply put, don't complicate things. And what I mean by that is don't add a bunch of things to your life that don't need to be there. My father said something one time. He said, be careful who you invite because it's hard to uninvite. Let me say it again. Be careful who you invite because it's hard to uninvite. Some things that you welcome into your life are going to be there a lot longer than they need to be or that they should be. Some things that we welcome into our life are going to come in and wreak havoc. They're not going to be helpful. They're not going to do us well. They're not going to contribute positively. So these are the things I've had to unlearn. I've had to learn how to declutter my life. I've had to learn how to undo certain things. And I've also had to learn how to replace them with things that are going to benefit me, things that are going to be uplifting, things that are going to serve a purpose, things that are going to contribute positively to my life, because it's my life and it's a short one and I don't get another one and you don't either. So consider that. Consider, where do you have things? Where are there areas? Where are there things existing in your life right now that need to go? And what are you willing to do? What am I willing to do to remove those things from my life? What are you willing to do to remove those things from your life? How long is it going to take for us to unlearn these things? Because the sooner we get started, the sooner it gets done. The longer we wait, the longer nothing gets done. Nothing changes. Nothing changes till we change. Until I change, until I become different, nothing becomes different. Nothing will be different. So these are the things that I'm learning.